nervous right now. I'm just very nervous right now.
This is your 30 seconds earplugs warning, Raiders.
Okay, try not to cry. Okay, during the karaoke, try not to cry.
Donation.
Thank you, Golden. Thank you for the 5. Thank you. Thank you. Chad, is that like a dance for this song? Oh, what was the dance? There is for sure a dance for this song. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. I haven't even started. There lived a man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong, and his eyes were flaming gold. People looked at him with terror and fear. And Moscow ship, he was lovely. He could preach the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. But he also was a kind of teacher women would desire. Wait, hold on. What was I supposed to? Okay. I switch rah Rasputin for bro Busterine. Permission to swap rah Rasputin with bro Busterine. Okay?
What's up, pups? How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, Zonis? How you doing? Oh, damn. Chat is lit tonight. What's up, Adrian? How you doing? Dude, I'm Christopher. What's up, brother? Some of you guys are talkative tonight. Andrew, what's happening? What's up, Christopher and Balta, the Bendu? How you doing? How you doing? T.S. Pedro, good to see you. Claudia. Awesome, appreciate the share. Ink Maxi, how you doing? What's up, Tam Tam? Always good to see you. Sasha K. Love Matters, how you doing? Deerslayer, that's right, like and subscribe on entry. I like that, that's a good way to think about it. What's up, Vente? What's up, Moon Mutt? What's up, Grumpy Schnauzer? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. It's crazy, man. These markets trying to get a grasp of things. Well, it's a big show tonight. We got a lot to cover. There's a lot of news, of course. We are hanging on a ledge. What's up, Mr. Monty Fontaine? Frank White, good to see you worldwide. We are on a ledge right now, but I got some really cool stuff to show you guys. What's up, Taurus Table Talk? Howdy, nice to meet you. Prophet Maximus, good name. What's up, Rapid Unbox, Luna C Point? PulseChain MPE, what's up? William Dugan, good to see you. WDH, Gabriel Torres, boom. Christopher Gleason. Jim Cork, thank you, sir. You barely started yet. Barely started. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Digital Donkey, how you doing? Beach Whale, what's up? Perfect Call, Waldo. Hex Girl, how you doing? Jim Cork. Yeah. What is happening? Really? What's up, Luna? What's up, Mike? Crypto Land, Detroit Runners, what's up? RBTC, how you doing? Detroit Runners, live and direct. So we are on a ledge tonight. We got a lot to cover tonight. We're probably gonna have to dive right into it. We're gonna cover some news. I got a lot of stuff to show you that can help you decide what could possibly happen. We're going to look at some things that Trump has said specifically that are going to give us some clues. And I think what he said this last week is what has the markets reacting. So we're going to look at that, and you're going to have to make a decision with what's going on, because it's not easy, of course, right? I know what you're feeling right now. I know what you're feeling. I know what you're going through. Coming back late summer. Mr. Monty, that could be something very possible. I'm going to talk about that actually. Some possibilities of timelines on how this could play out. So stick around. You don't want to miss that part. I'm going to go into BTC, the cycles, and some possibilities I think that could happen. And some of them are in alignment with things I've already talked about over the last couple months as being possible. So some of my intuitions I think have been coming true, but I'm going to show you some proof as to, or evidence, and then you can decide what might be your strongest narrative to follow, because you're going to have to make your own decisions here on what you want to do. What's up, Alpha Hover? Rope, sir. How to stay bullish? No, it's not. I'll show you. There's some good stuff coming. There's some stuff to look forward to for sure. There's no reason to not be bullish. Smash the like button, pup. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. We bring this alpha many nights in the week, and we're getting the word out. We're pumping your bags. PulseChain is going to do amazing. Crypto is going to make a big comeback. Don't worry about that. The question just now, is it going to happen tomorrow, or over the summer, or in 2028? It's going to happen sometime between now and 2028. Don't worry about that. No doubt about that. All right, let's get a little bit of music. I got a little bit of rain going tonight. Let me know how the sound is. Once again, I got this brand new setup. Should be fine. I double tested it, double checked it, triple tested it. Everything seems to be working good. This guy's not having a good day either. I don't know why you would do that. Why would you play with fire, tempt fire? Of course your balls are going to be on fire, bro. Jesus. Why? Why do that to yourself? Okay, look at this clip. We got Richard Hart, Crypto Bob, shout out. He brought up who brought this up? Decentralized Me. This is from a little while ago, but somehow I ran into it again. I don't remember how I ran into it again. It just popped up, and I think it's important to keep this in mind, all right? And possibly why what we're going through might be part of the plan. You don't hear the rain noise? Okay, it's kind of down soft. It's probably good. I want to blast you guys. Let's see. Actually, it's really loud for me, to tell you the truth. But it is on. All right, listen to this.
I have a theory, and you could say this is unrelated to Hex, because I'm very weary of talking about Hex price, because I don't want anyone to think that I know what's going to happen, or that I know it's going to go up, or I know it's going to go down. I have absolutely no idea. So I'll speak to markets in general. Markets in general, if you want something to go up a higher price, what helps that happen is everyone buying and buying more, and no one selling, or if they do sell, selling less. That's really how prices go up in free markets. So if you want to get rid of those guys that would have sold at lower numbers than your target, you shake them out, and you make sure that they don't have bags to unload on the way up. And if no one else sells, then whoever wants to buy just has to pay whatever the price is. And so if you can shake out all the weak hands, then you don't have them like riding up with you and then selling into the price on the way, and it just makes it easier to get wherever you want to go. So this idea of shaking out weak hands, I think, makes sense in that if there's two types, I'm making a hypothetical world here, if there's two types of users, one that will sell at lower prices and one that will only sell at higher prices, if you can get rid of all the lower price sellers and have them sell the very bottom or whatever, then you don't have to worry about them or deal with them anymore. And if you can get that supply into the hands of people that just won't sell, then you should in theory have higher price appreciation. Once again, I have no idea what the Hex price will do.
Yeah, so that's from him, and this is a while ago. I don't know exactly how old it is, but he certainly had that in mind for a while, that he wanted to really shake it out. And I think all we're going through is the shakeout before the last shakeout after the first three shakeouts. So I think good things come in fives, or is it threes? Well, that was olden days. They used to say three, but it's 2025. I think good things come in fives. So I think this is the fifth shakeout. So don't worry. This hopefully is the last one before the last one. So maybe we're on the fourth one. So we're going to be good. We're going to be good. 5 shakeouts. That should handle it. He does like the number 5. So let's go with that. I think things are going to be good. Always come back, Jack. Moon King. Shout out to Moon King. Says, rumor is Richard Hartwin is buying out BitMEX and changing the name to HexMEX. Now, that would be really cool if that is true. HexMEX would be fantastic. It is for sale. I'm a buyer, depending on the price. Some of you guys want to pool some capital together. We can do it. 5,555 shakeouts, 369 shakeouts, 666 days. Yeah, we hit that. Perfect timing, too, right? So we knew it was coming, right? We hit 660 days, 666 days, Yo Mami, and the dump begun. So it makes a lot of sense. Actually, we haven't dumped yet. We're going to look at the charts. We're actually not. We're much stronger than we're making it out to be. We're just not pumping right now. So everybody's, up at it right now and tied up in big knots. But the truth is we actually look strong, and we'll look at the charts and I'll show you why I say that, at least certainly compared to the rest of crypto, right? Because most of the people have already exited the ecosystem. All right. Now, you do have some things to look forward to. If it doesn't go to plan, it does look like Mickey D's is hiring, and it's not as bad as we think it is. Things actually look pretty okay over there at McDonald's. All right. It's not so bad. It's not what it used to be. All right, McDonald's they're improving.
Thank you.
HexMEX sounds like a fast food chain. Yeah, it does. Hang on, let me grab some up here. Oh, it stopped. What the fuck? I passed out on the couch after looking at the the charts. Couldn't handle it. I had to take a nap. My phone had fallen on the couch. All right. Yeah. Got cold again. Wow. So yeah, McDonald's not looking so bad. Not looking so bad. There's another. So it's not so bad. Things are not so bad at all. Running this dip, cold sweat, same here. Jeets killed the enthusiasm in crypto. I think need to wait longer for the vibe comes back. Yeah, Mr. Monty Fontaine, I'm going to talk about that. Look, back in the fall, or not the fall, there was actually a really massive altcoin run. It happened here on PulseChain, but more importantly, it happened in crypto. It's just, it didn't happen the way people thought it did. The meta was pump fun. That was the meta. And when you actually look at how much money went through there, you realize we did have an altcoin season. We absolutely did. It just went through pump fun. And I think that's what Richard Hart realized too. He said, oh, altcoin season's happening. I need to change the meta. And he made pump tires, but unfortunately it was a little late. But it's not over. It's not over. And I'm going to get into that and show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so I think it is going to come into play again. And we're going to have our day in the sun as well. Check out this freaking score by Ronaldo. This is... Look at this. Watch this. The man just... He's unstoppable. Look at this. That's air. That's insane. He's just flying. He's defying gravity. Damn. That was insane. That was insane. So that was for the ladies. The ladies were complaining. There's no men. There you go. One of the hottest men on the planet. And it's not just us, but apparently gay sex is crashing right now. Grindr stock fell off a cliff as gay sex continued to decline this week. So everybody's going down right now. It's not just us. It's not just crypto. A lot of things are crashing. Oh, too spooky. Oh, Match Group. Match Group is pumping, apparently. Interesting. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe people are switching sides suddenly. So, all right, let's get into it. All right, I'm going to play this video really quick. Lunacy Pit. Was that for me? Yeah, that was for the ladies. What's up? They noticed. Look at that. You got Ronaldo in his best prime. You see those quads going through the air? Amazing. All right, check this out, pups. Let's hear this. Let's look for clues in what Trump has been talking about. I think he's been putting down some clues for us as to what's going on. All right.
No, I'm not concerned. We may have short-term a little pain, and people understand that. But long-term, the United States has been ripped off by virtually every country in the world. We have deficits with almost every country. Not every country, but almost. And we're going to change it. It's been unfair. That's why we owe $36 trillion. We have deficits with everybody. We help everybody. We've been helping everybody for years. And to be honest, I don't think they appreciate it. So we're going to change that. We're going to change it fast. We're going to make America great again. We have to focus on our country. We have tremendous potential if properly used, and we have to focus on our country. Tremendous deficits with China, tremendous deficits with the European Union, tremendous deficits with Mexico and Canada. And
All right, just play the beginning once again. What does he say?
No, I'm not concerned. We may have short-term a little pain, and people understand that. But long-term, the United States has been ripped off.
All right, so honestly, I think that's what spooked markets a little bit as well. Now, obviously, there were signs that there was a top 5 happening as well. There's no doubt about that. But he said very clearly there, and it wasn't necessarily recent that he said this, but it's for some reason it's kind of making the rounds now because people are thinking, oh, okay, he was hinting already. The top was coming in, and he's saying short-term pain is coming. All right. Now, one thing I do want to say is that treasuries are at almost zero in terms of they are not able to sell treasuries. Now, that's never really happened before. That means other countries do not want our debt. All right. And that's unheard of. We were always able to keep spending more than we had, and other countries would buy it, but they're not doing it anymore. They're not doing it anymore. China is doing really well. Okay. It may not be something you want to hear, but it's true. And once again, that doesn't affect us individually as crypto people, but as a nation, yeah, it matters. We lost a lot of time the last 4 or 5 years. We went in a really the wrong direction as a country when we should have been building up. We were doing DEI and really weird things while the rest of the world was just blasting forward. So we did lose some time, and I think he realizes that. So he's saying short-term pain, and yeah, whatever that means. Let's look a little closer at what he might mean by that. Now, this is an interesting video that came up right when I was like digging into stuff, and I have some more interesting stuff to show you. Well, one is I can show you this really quick. So U.S. trueflation right now is down to 1.4%. So just to give you an idea really quick, that's too low for how high rates are. All right, it's just, it doesn't make any sense, you know. But I think the Fed had done this on purpose. I don't think it was an accident. I don't think they're stupid. I think this was all planned. All right, it's all been planned. Everything's been planned. All right, there's no doubt about it. But let's listen to this really quick, what he's saying about the foreclosures and what was done during the last 4 years.
Bubble 2.0 is about to burst. It turns out that the U.S. government has been making the mortgage payments for hundreds of thousands of defaulted mortgage borrowers using taxpayer dollars, and this was just exposed by the Wall Street Journal. And if it's reversed, it has the potential to cause a massive cataclysmic housing downturn in many cities and neighborhoods across America. And the big issue is the FHA mortgage program, the first-time home buyer mortgage program where you could put 3% down to buy a house. This mortgage program now has a 14% default rate. The default rate's 13.5%. Over 1 million mortgage borrowers on the FHA program are currently in default, and the Biden administration basically was blocking these defaulted mortgages from going to foreclosure.
Yep.
And what the Biden administration was doing was that when a mortgage borrower went in default and claimed financial hardship, they stepped in and made the mortgage payments for them. Or they tacked the mortgage payments onto the back of the loan so the borrower has more debt. And this has been something that's been artificially inflating the housing bubble and preventing the foreclosures and the listings from hitting the market. And some of the things that I'm going to show you in this video are going to absolutely shock you. I was shocked and appalled at some of the things I read about what the US government has been doing. This is one of the biggest scams that the US government has been involved with in decades, in my opinion. Because essentially what the government was doing was they were giving this loan program for first-time buyers where your credit score could be as low as 580. You could have a 580 credit score and put 3.5 down, and they would give these borrowers these subprime loans. I mean, these are subprime loans. A bank would never offer these loans without the government backing. And then when that borrower would inevitably default, sometimes within only a year, the government would prevent it from going to foreclosure using taxpayer money. Now that this has been exposed by the Wall Street Journal op-ed, which highlighted that Biden's mortgage relief program caused this subprime crisis and that there's an FHA subprime bubble, what's gonna happen now? What's the Trump administration and Elon Musk going to do in response? I think particularly an area that could see lower prices if these foreclosures are allowed to happen. There's around 400,000 backlogged foreclosures right now that are being stopped by the US government.
Yeah, so that's not good. Also, another thing I want to show is the, this is just done in January or February, I believe. The number is about the same, might be slightly higher, I think I saw. But auto loan delinquency, 60-day plus delinquency is at an all-time high. And I want you to take note, the GFC was right here. We were at about 5% during the great financial crisis, if you remember. Everybody was going bankrupt. And .com, we were under 6% in 1999. I want to let you know that we are higher than we were in .com, and we are higher than we were in the GFC, and we are even higher than we were during the zombie apocalypse. So, and it's going up, all right? This is a bullish on delinquencies, 60-day plus. And Frank White is correct. There's also credit card defaults at 30-year high. Now, I don't do a ton of data. I just wanted to show you some key indicators that I like to pull. I don't drown in it because, frankly, it's not going to make me richer. But I have enough information to start to put a picture together at what's going on. And there's a reason why retail is not here, and they're not coming until they get relief, okay? And that's just a certain reality, all right? Credit card. Oh, what's up?
シープ37スーパーチャティド 9.73 ドル。ウドンとレッドミースーパーチャットザット。
Sheep 777 super chat. What's up, brother? Want to thank you for that super chat. Sheep 777 says, wouldn't let me super chat that. I'm not sure what that means. Were you trying to say something vulgar? Wouldn't let me super chat what? Anyway, really appreciate that super chat, brother. Sheep's 777. Much appreciated, man. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so we have broken an all-time high on a lot of things. 30-year high on credit card debt, and this one's really bad. That pretty much means that Americans are unable to pay their bills, okay? And cars, everyone has a car, so this is quite big, okay? Now, this is subprime, all right? But subprime matters a lot, okay? It matters a lot, all right? And I don't know when it's going to stop, but it obviously is going to stop when there's some relief or possibly even some deflationary phase. All right. That's one ugly. You're looking at the guitar. You guys are funny. So another thing. Now, this is probably the most important. And I've talked so much with you guys about money markets. And when I was, the number I was going off was 5 trillion. And I've been saying this for months. I said, we have $5 trillion sidelined. Well, guess what the recent number is? You can see it. It's 7 trillion. That means more and more people are building cash positions. All right? That's all this means. All right? So now, this is generally smart money. Okay? We don't use money markets, but more and more smart money and massive players are building cash positions, and that number is at $7 trillion. Now, that's bad news for markets, okay, obviously, But the good news is, can you just imagine when that money rotates back into risk on assets? Okay, that's why I've talked about before that don't try to predict how high PulseChain can go, because your numbers are just too low. 30x, 50x, 100x. It's going to do something beyond what you can imagine right now. Maybe 10,000x is too low, you know, and maybe it's PulseX or an incentive that do over 10,000x's, right? Because 7 trillion is a record amount of capital, and you better believe when they flip the reverse button here, whatever they do, they're printing something, somehow they're going to have stimulus combined with a stacking of bullish narratives. That's going to send markets absolutely crazy, and all this money is going to rotate into risk on assets. So we really can't predict how high crypto can go. And maybe 10,000x is a 2021 thing. Maybe now we should be talking about 100,000x's. All right, it could be that crazy. All right, so this is a really important one. Pulse reflection, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so we have a lot of lucky times to come. Here's a lucky gentleman here who's just walking down the sidewalk and ran into one of these things. What's up, Wolf? What's up, Josh? How you doing? Look at that. There's still kindness in this world, pups. There's a lot of warm, loving, kind people out there. Remember to give somebody a hug if you're feeling down. Tell somebody something nice, something wonderful about them, all right? All right. This is a... What's up, Data Dev? How you doing? How you doing? I do have to show you this video. This has to do with the metals, and we're going to jump into the charts really quick. This one is really important. We got to talk about this. It's a conspiracy theory, all right? Of course it is.
At 1:30 a.m. Video of a Californian woman confronting a pilot after he landed at 1:30 a.m. has just gone viral.
We're tired of you dumping heavy metals all over our county.
Well, I'm not the one to talk to about that.
No, but you are. But you're the one that's doing it, so...
For the last several years, she's tracked these flights over Tulum County, collected over 20 rainwater samples, and filed public records requests revealing hazardously elevated levels of aluminum, barium, strontium, titanium, and magnesium, the very materials they use in their trails, as confirmed by air sample analysis collected up in the sky within the trails themselves.
At great effort and expense, we acquired a National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration flying lab with top scientists in it, took samples at altitude behind heavy aircraft. We sampled what they were emitting. The sample was processed at one of the top testing institutions in the world. We found exactly what we knew we would find.
Fast forward to this week when she claims to have had enough. Using Flight Radar 24, she tracked a Beech C-90 King Air conducting repeated seeding flights over Sonora. She drove to the Modesto Jet Center to confront the pilots directly.
904 DK. That's who that is. He can go himself. At some point, I will get down to the airport. So this is the Modesto Jet Center, okay? Oh my God, that's them. Look at them in the building. They let me in. You're Tim, right?
I'm one of the other captains.
Oh, great. We've been trying to reach you for a long time. And we are tired of you dumping heavy metals all over our county.
Well, I'm not the one to talk to about that.
No, but you are. But you're the one that's doing it. So I've been taking rain samples. I have over 20 samples. And every time you fly, we get high amounts of aluminum, barium, strontium, titanium, magnesium.
You can talk to
I've tried.
about that,
I've called them, and they're not calling me back. So we're now going to bring something legal against your company. We are real people underneath what you're doing. You spray right over our houses now. You did 2 flights, 2 3-hour flights.
It's public knowledge.
It's not really though. That's the problem. We've been doing this for 30 years. They are now selling aluminum, genetically modified seeds to grow food because our soil is so contaminated. There's an early onset dementia. There's Alzheimer's. Things are starting to happen to people's health.
That's not my department.
I know the goal is...
Did you drive here today?
Yes, we did.
You're contributing to the pollution in the environment as
No, what is your name again?
It's none of your business.
It is my business because you're over my head dumping over our families
We're not
and our
doing
houses.
anything illegal, so...
It's not illegal yet. You are contributing to dumping heavy metals on our soils and in our air. We're breathing it, we're drinking it, we're eating it. It matters to me.
I understand that.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm just saying
It does matter.
I'm not the one for you to bring these concerns to.
We do the best we can to bring awareness to it.
Yeah, there's proper awareness, and it's not conspiracy theorist stuff.
Shout out to Concerned Citizen and who was that made that? But
Video of a Californian woman.
We should put her tag on the thing. But that's cool. People are taking it in their own hands. I think it's undeniable at this point, and I'm glad to see people are waking up and doing something about it. Did you drive here? Exactly. So things are looking good. Things are good. Let's go to the charts. I'm going to go put on the charts. Let's do it. Let's jump into it. All right, let's see what's going on here. Where is BTC? All right, we're at 82,183. Okay, we are breaking down. We're gonna start breaking down here. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to say is that right now, as of now, we have a higher low. Oops. Okay, we have a higher low on BTC. So we're still in an uptrend. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we are in an uptrend. But I think people are feeling what's going on. Now, we're at an important support line right now, and we're hanging out right there. Okay, this support goes all the way back to when we got into this range, all right? So it goes all the way back to November of 2024, okay? And I just drew a line with all these wicks coming down diagonally, all right? And it has been an excellent place of support, okay? And there's also support right here. There was a break. So at about 82, and you can see the confluence of both those lines is very, very strong, okay? It's holding up the price right now. And we don't have any evidence that it's going to break down yet, but things aren't looking good for sure, all right? Now, one thing I do want to say on the positive side for sure is that we're in this channel right now, all right? And I'm going to zoom out a little bit and show you this channel. You guys have seen this channel before. We're still in the channel, all right? We're still in it. There's no problems with the channel. Let me see if I can get, yeah. We've touched the bottom of this channel, the floor of it, many, many times without any problems, all right? And we are also, in that same way, we're much higher above the floor of this channel, okay? We are above it, all right? And my good bullish case would be this, and I have it drawn, which kind of maybe we break down, we get a nice scare. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know how this is going to play out, but I can show you some ideas. One, we come down, we bounce, we come all the way down, we maybe hit something like a 73, scare the crap out of everybody, and then we run up again, all right? And that would be very bullish here. Another thing we could do here would be Monday, we hang out here, everyone's on the edge. Tomorrow, all markets pump really hard, and we come up here, and we start tapping on this wall here, and then maybe we do come down, we crash once we've touched it, and then we go back up, all right? Maybe I'll draw that a little bit better. So we come down, we come up, we tap on it, we get rejected, we do a big oops, we come down, and then for whatever reason, we do a V, and we pop out of there, and we go to the upside. Now, that's very possible too, all right? Now, these are my bullish cases, all right? But if they're saying they're short pain, it's hard to say what they mean. Is this a short pain, just one more week of this, as you see sideways, a dump in the middle of the month, and then by the end of the month, we're making our way to higher prices, all right? In that case, at some point, we'll have an altcoin season at a traditional time, heading into April, May, June, you know. Maybe Bitcoin sells off in May, and we have an altcoin season. But there's also another issue, that if we do have a big sell-off and we could come down and go sideways, all right, for a while, and then maybe we don't lift back off until the summer, and they kind of flip the narrative of the sell in May and go away. So instead of that, you know, it's more of a buy in June and get ready to moon, right? Buy in June and moon, right? And it could be something like that. And maybe that's what they mean by short pain, and that's enough time for them to pass some things, get CBDCs ready. Maybe think about this. If people accept the CBDC, how are they going to get people to accept CBDCs? Well, think about this. They might give an incentive. Like, okay, if you start using CBDCs, you'll get a rebate check of, you know, some kind of kickback for every dollar you convert. You know, you get 3% additional. Well, that would be incentive to to get people converting to CBDCs. Plus, they do some big tax rebate, no income tax. A lot of things can happen that can change the sentiment, and this might be enough time to reverse our problems, right? We'll go look at Zeka. Says, where's Abdul and Pedro? Well, I don't know, but we did have the Pulse conference, so a lot of people are traveling this weekend. I think Abdul for sure is traveling. Other people, sometimes they check out when prices go south. They're not as interested, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. I'm paying attention, and I'm glad you guys are, because this is how you learn how things work, when you see how things behave. And you get ready. If we are ready to turn, you'll be ready, and you'll know when that is because you're paying attention. Let's see. You won't see, love you, bye. I see you on the other. Let's go look at ETH really quick, and then I want to show you what the S&P looks like. All right. Oh boy. Okay, ETH is dropping. Let's go. It's just going to the bottom of the channel I drew. Come on, man. Let's get some tunes. All right. So let's go to the profile. So I had this channel here. We've been respecting it really well. We bounced off the bottom. I still don't see, it's still a higher low. It really is. This wick is slightly lower than this wick. That's good. That's really good. The video, Rich, you want to know about that video about the pilot? I'll drop it in the chat. You guys can check it out. We can go, because I do want to do deeper dives on this. All right. I'm going to drop it in the chat. You guys can check it out. Pedro went to hairdresser because of RH. He's getting restyled. You look fresh, Wolf, the crypto maverick from Top Gun. Thanks, brother. It's actually still getting cold, but I'm wearing less clothes than I normally do because it's not that cold anymore. So you normally have like a lot of long johns on, so I can wear. But I don't have like my long johns, whatever. So I got to wear a jacket. It's actually pretty cold in my studio. I have a really old school heater in the back, but I don't like cranking it. It kind of makes the air weird. So yeah, so we got a higher low here on ETH. Now, what can I show you that we haven't shown before? Well, ETH is hanging out here, and we really need to get a big juicy reversal tomorrow and start making some higher highs here. Okay, we need to get above 2650. All right, we really do. We need to get above 2650 and hang out there. If we don't get that, I'm going to consider just about everything else under 2620. What was that line? Everything under 2620 to me is going to be a rejection and a continuation of this trend we're on right now, which right now it's kind of just sideways. Yeah, maybe it's down too, but until we break 1900, I'm not in some kind of like panic mode, right? When we break 1900, that's a different story. And so right now, as far as I'm concerned, we're going sideways and, slightly down. But if we want to go up and we want to see this bullish trend continue, for me, I want to see a break above 2620, 2630-ish, right around there. Rich, yeah, man, check it out. Pants? Yeah, exactly. My pants are thin. It's chilly in here. Pedro needs to steal the sunglasses from his kids. Coming online. Yeah, so it's not looking great. Now, you can see the Dixie, to me, came all the way down and slammed into my target, which was right here at 103. But it just did it in a way I wasn't expecting. It absolutely collapsed down to 103, which technically would be good. If it was breaking down in the way I drew it in some way, I think I would have been happy about that. But it absolutely just collapsed straight down to 103. All right. Now, that is not the greatest thing. I mean, technically I'd be like, okay, that's great. The Dixie's coming down. But when it just falls apart like that, I expect a counter trend move on it. Okay. I don't like that. I'm grateful it came down to my target I had, but this full on capitulation straight down, I'm not crazy about. But look, we got our possibly a reversal down there, and we got to see what happens. This is tricky. Everything's really messy, but I called the target like unbelievably right on target. 103, it wicked right to 103.4 something. 2 more weeks. Yo, Abdul, what's up, brother? He's back from his trip. Is he back officially? Are you back? I caught the interview. I caught some of the videos from the Pulse conference. Let's see. Yeah. Turk Montana. 30K? I don't know. Let's go look at some scenarios on that. Let's really quick look at ETH BTC. Yeah, it's still in the range I drew. Nothing has changed for me at all down here. Okay. It's still tracking sideways, which I drew this a long time ago, pups. I said we're probably going to come in and go sideways here, and we are so far. I don't want to see ETH weaken any more than this. I'm hoping that this is about as weak as ETH gets, and it stays in my pattern. Right now, I have this uptrend starting at the end of March. Of course, we don't know when that's going to be, right? This could be May, April. If it is summer, it's the summer. It is what it is, right? Pulse Tour should raid over on the stream. That would be cool. I don't know if everyone's back, though. I don't know if everybody's back. Let's see. I want to show you guys BTC again. Let's go. Oh, it's dropping. Oh, it broke. Wait, it's happening on stream with us, man. It broke. All right. It broke this really important point. So once again, you've still got the bottom of this channel. This bottom of this channel is at about 78. Okay. The lowest wick we've had so far is 78,118. As long as we don't break that, we're good. Frankly, if it touches down here, it's a higher low, because the bottom, this purple line down here is 79 for this channel. Now I could be off a little bit. Who knows if I drew it spot on, but generally I'd expect a higher low here and a bounce, but it could bounce from anywhere. And maybe that's what takes us into tomorrow, because let's go look at the S&P. Okay. All right. So we have had a break. It's crazy. I was drawing this thing and I was just messing around. I think you guys were watching live when I drew this. And so far, it seems to be getting respected pretty well. I said we're going to come down for a 5. Now, I do expect this to be deeper. If this is actually the drawdown, I do think it's going to come down lower. I just don't know where yet. I think I need to think about this carefully, where this could pull down to. But the S&P, along with QQQ, everything else has broken some major stuff here. All right. There's no doubt about that. Okay, we broke a trend. We've been rejected. We've been coming down. We've made a lower high. Okay, so we're officially in a downtrend, but I think we're expecting absolutely a counter trend rally tomorrow. Okay, now where could that take us to? Well, I don't know. Definitely, certainly something back up here. And then if we get a rejection there, then we know we're coming down more, right? And maybe that's what takes, hopefully, Bitcoin up tomorrow, right? What's up, Pulse DGen? Bente, thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Deerslayer's right. Pup, smash the like button. Smash that like button before I continue. We got a lot of people watching, and I know some of you guys can't. You're watching from X, but if you can, smash the like button. It really helps the algorithm get the word out about PulseChain, and I'm pretty sure everybody here wants their bags to pump, so smash the like button. Oh, shit. That was weird. Let me think. Where else could this go to? The point is a counter trend rally. I don't think you guys are that concerned with the S&P and what have you, but I'm expecting some kind of bounce tomorrow to the upside, but it doesn't have to happen. All right. But it could make sense with BTC coming down to support. Maybe we do get a juicy bounce tomorrow, but I have a feeling it might be short-lived and the pain is not over yet. All right. But we'll get a little bit of relief, hopefully Monday, Tuesday. Maybe we'll know more stuff. Maybe we do get a big reversal. Who knows, right? But not counting on it. It certainly looks like we got some more pain, at least this week. If we get a counter trend rally into this week, what happens is you get a pump Monday, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're already making our way back down. And if we break this, then yeah, we're really coming down and we can look at it. I'd say your next target's 54.77 over here on the SPX. And Bitcoin, you can expect also to be moving down as that happens. And I think I'll probably put some time in figuring out where this could go. I have to look at this differently for some time. Let's see. Go back to ETH. Where are we at? 2,000. Is this dumping right now? Yeah, it's still in the channel. We're okay. We're okay. I'm really concerned once we break 1900. All right. Once we break 1900. All right. Now there's a lot of air below us. I do think there's a lot of support here at $1,200 if we do break 1900, and then a lot of support right here at about 1500. Okay. But after about $1,200, it's just air below us. It's just air. So we don't want this bear trend to go on too long, because there's just, I mean, it would at least go to about 720, possibly 630 if we fell below 1200. Yeah, I think you would fall pretty hard, because this is just absolute air. There's nothing below us here, nothing down there. So let's hope that this is just a flush out and they're scaring people off. And remember, you can have a reversal here. We can touch down here at about 1950 or even 1900, and then absolutely we could come down and take off. Okay, so don't think that can't happen. It could happen. It absolutely could. All right, and this could be a giant, shakeout. All right, get rid of weak hands. Because you need these flushes once in a while. And same thing, it would match up with this as well. We go into this March madness, is blood moon, whatever you want to call it. I did a video with a guy named Stefan Burns, goes into depth about what's going on here in terms of the eclipses and the blood moons and what have you. But we could come down. Maybe Bitcoin does drop down to 72, 73, flushes out all the shorts, gets rid of all the froth in the altcoin market, and then we continue up into April. That's very possible. It could happen. It could happen. We don't even have to break the bottom of this channel. Okay, 79. Okay, but right now, look, we're still in the channel. Don't get too caught up in doom and gloom. They do this when the trend reverses, but it can flip back the other way very easily. Now, once we break this channel, yeah, it's a different story. We haven't broken it yet since 2022. We've been in this channel since 2022, folks. Look, we entered this channel in October of 2022. Okay, we've been in this channel the whole time. So I don't have any evidence we're breaking it yet. And Bitcoin is actually in a falling wedge. So the expectation and probability is that it goes to the upside. Yeah, and you should carefully be DCAing into things, but also be aware. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Macro factors are in control. They are breaking down. And the money market went up to 7 trillion. So maybe somebody knows something. Maybe there is going to be a big, dumpy poo right here. But I would expect that even if that did happen and we continued in this downside and Bitcoin started to break down, and let's look at where it could, if it did break down and we didn't reverse, where it could go to. Well, absolutely, I said 73, 69, and then my line in the sand would be 64, all right? After that, I do think an area we could go to would be just hitting your areas that we have in the chart. So that would be 49K. That would be a big one. All right, we could go to 49K. Now, there's a lot of support down here at about 30K, but unless something major happens, I don't see that happening necessarily, because that would be too easy. So maybe we just get something like a 50K. Maybe that's the worst that happens from where we are. All right, and that would be about a 50% drawdown. All right, but we don't know what they're up to. But yeah, maybe just something like a 50K would do it, and that could take us toward the summer and give us a place to reverse from. But like I said, if we break this channel and it looks like we're going down, I will put some more lines on here. And as you see, my lines matter. The lines that I seem to choose matter a lot, and I know that you guys probably watch a lot of videos. I don't change my lines. You guys have seen my live streams. I draw them live most of the time, and I don't change them. And they seem to be respected very, very well. All right. So I'm going to trust, if we break here, I am going to put lines down there. And I'm just going to continue doing the work I've been doing because it's been working. Calling the DXY. I don't know if anyone had picked this number. I drew this for you guys live on stream. I believe I was with Pedro the night I drew this. I drew the target of 103, and we went right to 103 on the nose, exactly like I drew. So I'm just going to keep trusting in the methods I have and doing what I'm doing. But I'm not gonna future bear myself out, right? Until we break something, like we break that channel, hey, I'll start drawing in targets for us and possibilities. But until then, I'm not gonna sweat it, because we could reverse at any time, all right? We don't know, or we just go sideways. They just hold us here for a while, all right? Because there doesn't seem to be that many sellers that we do have fear. PulseChain bags can't wait till 64K would be, Pulse would be, huh? He holds Trump buying ETH nonstop. He tells me all I need to know. If anyone knows some right now, probably him. How much is 400K of pDAI at a time for pump tires? Still clipping? Why do you think he's day 2? So, let's see. Let's go look at Pulse. Let's go look at Pulse. All right. I don't want to get too caught up in the weeds. I am looking at this right now, which I think is really interesting. This is a Poland ETF. MSCI iShares, and this looks really juicy as a move to the upside. So it is fascinating kind of how these markets are starting to look and what's going on here. And this is crazy. So that might be, you know, there's always, and I think the point is that if we do have this bear phase for a little bit, there's still going to be opportunities, because if things are going to go sideways or down, hell, I'm going to jump into this trade right here. But I know most of you are crypto, so there are going to be opportunities to catch things, probably things on pump tires, right? There'll be memes that'll pop out. There will be opportunities to catch positive price action, all right? And if you look, you just got to look, you got to dig, and you'll find these gems. I mean, this is an inverse head and shoulders. It's absolutely beautiful. It's been building over here since January of 2020 for Poland. And I am bullish on Poland. I've lived there. They got it together. They got it together. Nothing bad to say about Poland. So I would live there in a heartbeat. But you guys know the story. They caught me not going to Polish language class. I got busted. They didn't renew my visa. They're like, you lied. You didn't go to class. Polish language is hard, man. It's hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. Okay, Pulse. Now, where are we at? Oh, don't look at that. All right. How are we doing? Okay, so, yeah. Okay, we've made a lower high, a lower low over here on Pulse. It's after hours, pups. Smash the like button. It's late. I stay up late for you, pups. All right, let's see what we've got here. What do we got here? What's going on? What's going on with Pulse? Ugh. Remember that one of the Maria suggesting that ETH could come down to help obtain parity with Pulse. Lol. Wait, how low does already ready? How low does ETH have to go to get parity with Pulse? I don't want to know. No, I do want to know. Damn it, tell me already ready. What? How low does ETH have to come to find parity with Pulse? Do you think somebody buying the wrong pDAI, the pump tires version, is up 150? Is it? Okay, let's go look at that next. So I'm just gonna Pulse really quick. Let's see what's going on. So we bounced off a major. I'm gonna get rid of these right now. I don't think they matter to me right now. I think what matters is the fact that we bounced really hard down here. We did hit almost the line I have right there. So I'll just leave it. Yeah, we bounced really hard off. I can't even count how many zeros we got in. 4 zeros, 3, 4. And this is very strong support, and I'll pull this back so you guys can see how strong a support it is. Now this goes all the way back, frankly, to the beginning, because I could connect it to where we started having a lot of price action, but really we fell down and we bounced pretty hard on August the 2nd, 2023. So this is a pretty strong area of support right here where PulseChain bounced. So we don't really have any reason to think it's going to go lower than that. And fingers crossed it doesn't, all right? DGen, please help in bull market. 180 now. It's a richer scam. Ignore the pump tires pDAI. Why is that? We don't have any reason to believe right now it's going to go lower than this. But one good thing is that this is squeezing down to the end of this pattern, okay? And it could absolutely pop out of here, come up, and just, go sideways for a little bit till the macro environment is right. But I would expect, whenever that is, to really blast off. And not financial advice, but if I was DCAing into PulseChain, this would be the juiciest place. And anyone DCAing now is getting a better price than I paid for, than I think most people that are on PulseChain paid for. All right. A lot of people sacked. Most people did. And you're getting a great, great deal on just about anything right now. Okay. So that's one really great thing about this. You guys are front running all the PulseChain whales and sharks and everybody. You got to keep that in mind, because a lot of them, bought dollar costed averages through here. We DCA'd, and we also sacked, right? So even if a shark got a discount because they whatever, they sacked 100K, you still might be getting a better deal than them right now. So you are able to possibly get a much higher position than a lot of those people did. All right. I don't see any reason to completely break down, but it doesn't look great right now. It's just it was waiting to go up, and the macro's shitty right now, and so it wants to just stay down here. It may not turn bullish until the macro does. And worst case scenario is we do break this line, and that could be the flush that happens. And I did draw back in December. I was drawing some possibilities like that, right? Where you come down, you come back, you get last down, and then that's it, and you move to the upside. But that would be very bullish, and this would be very juicy situation if it happened. If that broke below that. That's what I would expect to happen if we broke below. It would actually be very bullish. I would get extraordinarily bullish if that happened, because you can't keep this down much longer. Dumping real pDAI. All right, let's go look at that. Let's go look at that DAI situation right now. Here's real DAI, but you guys want to look at the pDAI meme coin. I think I have that saved here somewhere. Let's go look. That's not the one. I think, is it the Richard Hart one? Here it is. This one. No. It's ooh, this one? Oh shit. Yeah, let's pump it. Let's go to this one. V2. Oh, thanks, brother. Do we get the right one? I think we got the right one, right? Nice. Jeez, that is juicy. Pups. We missed this. Look at this W down here. Oh, we missed it. Beautiful. Nice one. Let's see what the daily looks like on this. You know what's crazy? It had come to my target, my first target, which was down here at 404. I think it just got right above my target. I put 404546 and it came to 4049. So I should have been paying attention to that. Top result, bro. Oh, yeah, that's when I clicked on. Yeah. OF in the end. Sasha, the Leonidas guy, swapping from pDAI to meme DAI. Pulse DJ, you did? When did you give me a heads up? Oh. Yeah, this is great. It's looking good. So, it's a $2 million market cap. It's quite a pump. Yeah, I don't know if I would jump in it now. I do expect some lower targets to be hit if this weakness stays in. Yeah, really nice, really nice. But it's cranked out, yeah. Hard to say where it'll stop or where it's going. People having a good time. Good to see that. Let's come over here and look at the regular DAI really quick. Now this did break to the downside, unfortunately, okay? Now this is a falling wedge. This is what I chose to draw. Now maybe I should have kept that wick in there, but even if I had kept that wick in there, no, that just wouldn't have made sense to me. I think, I mean, it was on this trend. That's what it was doing. And it broke to the downside. Now, it's not that bad because look where it bounced. I had a support line down here at 0.0047. Okay, and I've had this line, you know, every time I've charted pDAI, that was a possibility. And look, it went right to it and bounced really nice right at that trend line, perfectly. I mean, perfect, just beautifully, like to the pip. All right, so that's nice. So this is a very powerful support. We can see that now. I don't see any reason for us to break lower than that. Hopefully we just bounce up and we create a channel right here, and it could be a sideways channel when we go sideways. I don't want to see this go lower. Obviously there are some lower targets, 0038-ish, but I'm not going to worry about that because we have a nice juicy bounce right now. So I'm just expecting us to come back up and go sideways for now. I don't want like Doom's posting. Doom's TAing, but you can see, do I have something here? So yeah, maybe that is a very strong trend line right there, and it's going to hold. All right. But it's all right. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's at half a penny, pretty much. All right. Sorry about that. It is at half a penny, and we got to deal with it, right? Trump said there's some short-term pain, but he said in that interview, we got the short-term pain for the long-term gain. So they got to do what they got to do. Now, unfortunately, Pulse Rat Bitcoin has also broke down. And if you guys remember, I had a target here of 420. 420. Where'd it go to? Did it hit my target of 420? It did. It went through my target of 420. It went down to 412. It's hanging out here at 435. We got a lot of confluence. You can see where it stopped going down, right where I drew a circle. It stopped, okay? Perfectly. I drew this circle, I think, I don't know, last time we were charting this. And I said there's a ton of confluence right here, and I expect this to be like a very strong place. And that's where we're holding. This could be your bottom. Very possible. A lot of confluence right here in this range. I think any Pulse Rat Bitcoin bought there is good. But I do also have to point out to you that the bottom of this channel that Pulse Rat Bitcoin has been in, I'm zooming out right there, that it's been in since June of 2023. The bottom of the channel is, I think, about $330. And let me see if I remember that correctly. Yeah, it's down here at 3. Come on, buddy. All right. It's 309. 309. All right. So that's also a lot of support right there. I don't expect it to go any lower than that for sure. But this is a very strong area of support, and I'm just gonna leave that as my target right now. That is at 420 got hit, so we're at 435 right now. All right, we need to go look at PulseX. What's going on? Wow, pup, smash the like button. Really appreciate that. The algorithm will love you. You will have incredible luck and good karma if you smash the like button. Promise. Want to get the word out. I do. When we get this reversal, I want a lot of people to have discovered PulseChain. I think it'd be really cool if we hear later that a lot of people say that this crash was the best thing that ever happened to them, that they were searching the internet and they found PulseChain. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I want as many people to come over here as possible because it's the best place to be, and that's why I'm here. It's the best place in crypto. Keyboard broken. All right, we're on PulseX. What's going on? Well, we got a higher low. We can't go lower than 0. That's true. We can't go lower than 0. Now, we got a higher low here. You know, we're still moving up. PulseX looks very strong. It's not the strongest looking chart like anything right now. Everything's a little droopy, a little frumpy. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But PulseX is holding up. People are coming in on the support ranges and picking it up without a doubt in my mind. Let's go look at the ratio here. So we see the ratio slipping a little bit. Maybe is this a time to move your PulseX into Pulse? I don't know. But right now Pulse is slipping just a little bit. But it's just been a beast against Pulse. So that's good. Still holding up all right. Let's go to Inc. Inc's at $1.88. Let's see what it did here. All right. So it did make a higher low. Okay. That's fine. That's good. That means people stepped in to buy it up sooner than before. Okay. Now, even though we did break an important trend line, this uptrend is broken, but I do see This 12 hours closing in 30 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe we go sideways right here. It's too early to start really putting stuff in, actually. But oh, I don't want this. I do see a channel possibly happening right there. Hopefully we just stay above this. Maybe we do something like this for a little bit. I do have a box down here. The box is between $1.70 and $1.47. We'll see what happens. It's doing all right. People are stepping in. It's got a higher low. All right. But this needs to get above 420, I believe, if I remember correctly. This needs to get above 433 to start making bullish sense to me. All right. I mean, even anything above 360, even that I'm happy with. All right. Fuck that. Look at that shit. That's what it is. I can pull this down. That might come into play later. What's this line here? I don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ooh, Atropa, 3 cents. Damn. Yo, that the pDAI one we were looking at. It's still pumping. Nice. Atropa at 3 cents. It is being bought up. People are jumping in here, no doubt about it. Okay. This is pretty juicy capitulation. I mean, this is generally the stuff you'd be buying. All right. This is what you'd be aping into. This is when you want to get really greedy. I mean, you are just about at this bottom of this channel. This channel, once again, if I show you, it's been holding out forever, all the way back here since summer of 2023, November 2023. Okay. So you usually don't want to wait for like the last capitulation to the line, right? You'd be loading up right about where we are. Now you have really strong support at, 2.5 cents ish area, 0.025 cents. So there could be a little lower, but this is what I was counting on. I was hoping that we're going to just go sideways, track along this channel, wherever that is. We bounce along this channel and then we start to move up. And that, that's just going to time with the macro situation. And that could make a lot of sense to me. It could make a lot of sense to me. I think Atropa is a buy here. What is it? It's $30 million market cap. It's Atropa is all over PulseChain. It's underneath everything. Everything is connected to Atropa on PulseChain. So this is going to pump. This is going to $10+ billion market cap without a doubt. Easily say that. Let's see. Pup, smash that like button. All right. Oh, man. Atropa, or this is PTGC. PTGC came down to this trend line. It had been holding up back here for a long time here. I started it really at about October of 2024, and we've touched it many times on its uptrend. I think it did, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up, and it's now come down back to this trend line. Now, once again, I don't necessarily expect it to break, but we don't know what's going to happen, right? Hopefully it just goes sideways, climbs up this trend line, and hangs out for a little bit until we get ready to move again, right? And we play a little bit and just like hangs out, right? So that could be cool. Obviously, if it breaks this, I have a box down here between 0.0003 and 0.00007. All right, there's a lot of air down here. You can see. I don't know. Doesn't need to be filled. Doesn't have to. We're at very strong support right now. Just slightly lower than this. There's a ton of support at 3043. So we could go slightly under this line, and we're still on massive support, major support. But you can see how well respected these lines are. It literally bounced right at the line I have, okay? Now, I think I saw this. Yeah, we did the DXY. Pulse. Is it different pulse? What's this? No, it's one. G baby, 10 bucks. G baby's coming back. Come on, pup. G baby's coming between these two lines, between $9 and $7, without a doubt in my mind. Let's see, Treasury bill. Yeah, it's just heading to the uptrend. The line down here, it's looking all right. It was quite a move it made, so it needed a pullback. I need to see the hexes. Let me do the bears. Let's do Teddy Bear and BFF, all right? Teddy Bear, what's up? Oh, Teddy Bear broke the channel hard. But it depends on where you put the channel, because it had broken it below and recovered very nicely. So, I mean, is that the channel? Did it already fucking really spill this fucking thing? I guess it could be, huh? Yeah, sometimes in hindsight you see, okay, because I had two lines here, so maybe the actual channel was this and we already got the break of it. So let me tell you something. So Teddy Bear breaking this is, I do think it could go to 7013. All right, there's a ton of support right here. It's a pretty major break. Let me, yeah, because if I see it like this, yeah, so I would think that it's going to come down here. Unfortunately, yeah, that's where it's probably going to come, okay? There's a lot of support down here. And, yeah, it is what it is. Let's see the percent drawdown. It doesn't even look that bad. I mean, I think Pump and Most pumped more than this, to be totally honest. Look. That's only 85% where it is now. If it comes to my purple line, it's 87. It's not even 90% at my purple line. So it's a very normal drawdown on an altcoin. I just want you guys to know, anyone out there who's new to crypto, who hasn't experienced this, if there's, this bearish window we're going through, a 90% drawdown is normal. Okay, that's why generally you don't go into alts until they've had, let's say, at least an 85% drawdown. Okay, and right now, Teddy Bear is at about an 85% drawdown. So this would, it was at 80% just at 7025-ish. And anywhere between there and where it's headed or where it stops is perfect DCA territory, because you want to be at about 80% and higher. Now, obviously, the macro is what it is, so this is coming lower, but this is actually an opportunity. You're getting even better deals on it. If you're bullish at Teddy at an 80% discount, you're going to be bullish at Teddy at an 87% discount at the next purple line. So, hell, I'm a buyer, for sure. There is another one, okay? And I need to show you because there's a lot of air right there too. Now, I don't know if it's going to come down this low, but it's going to be all the way back here at the bottom of that wick. That's too high. Probably right about there. Okay. Now, if it comes down to there, that's like juicy. That's probably going to be 95%. Bam, 95% on the nose. Okay. On the nose, 95%, right to the last purple line I have. Hard to say if we get there. Sometimes you get wrecked waiting for the lowest low. Anywhere you're DCAing in here, because you have to understand how hard it's going to pump when it pumps again. So you'll probably have a little bit of time. It probably chop in here for a little bit. So what do you mean, what the fuck are these targets? Teddy to 3 million. All the lines I've been drawing on my charts over the last few months have been hit. I think I know what the fuck I'm doing with that qubit. Oh, what's up, Steady? How you doing? Dai's dipping again. We were just looking at it. We're going to look at BFF really quick. Now, BFF is still in a falling wedge. It's all right coming down here. Yeah, I think it's bottoming it out here. Hopefully it holds here at $4,000. We'll see how it does. I think the bears are going to reverse together. They're going to play around together. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it kind of needs to hold here. Kind of needs to hold there. But it has fallen out of the channel before. I got kind of a high channel here. I mean, Maybe it's actually down here when it's all said and done, right? Let's see what happens, because this would lead us into that possibly. If that was it, I don't need this anymore. I don't think so. We're all right. We're all right. Still looking okay. This is tied very heavily with Steady Pups ecosystem and Finvesta. So there are people that are connected to BFF really massively. Same with Teddy Bear. Both bears are connected very massively all across PulseChain. So that's really good. Same with Atropa. We need to see Most really quick. All right. Most did come into my box, slammed into my 5-cent target and popped right through it. Okay. And it came down here to 0.04 cents. So obviously that was an area of massive support. Okay. And depending on what happens, I'll chart this a little bit more if you guys want, so we can see what it could do for later on. But it is what it is. It did come in this range. It was fair game to come down here. I had this as a possibility for a long time. And there we are. Pump. Same thing. We bounced right here at about 0075. My target was 007 with this purple line's 007. So we're making our way there. I think we will get there. And I think for Most, we're going to make it to the bottom of my channel right here at 0.037. Okay. That's where I think hopefully the bottom is. If that breaks, we'll cross that bridge. We'll come and look at it again. Let's see. Cool, bro. Everything is tanking though. Remember is mooning. I'm too exhausted to hop on stream, and it's Sunday. You're exhausted. Fuck, I'm tired, dude. Not in a bad way, Wolf. I'm just saying I never would have thought we would come back to these. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's like, I was like, how much proof at this point? And I'm not someone who does like a million charts and then I just delete the other ones that didn't work. You guys see me do everything I do live. Everything is 100% raw and real. I can't edit this shit later. It's all live. So, but I hear you, Henry. You didn't think they were going to come down. Yeah, well, that's the thing. When I chart, sometimes also people get mad when we're up here and I'm charting down here, because I've done this before. These lines, they can be hit. I have this line here at Most. I know it's not popular to say 009, but it's in the charts, and I got to draw it, right? I got to put it in there, and you can see price always respects these levels if we do have a drawdown, and you can see even Teddy Bear could be making its way down to that 7014, right? It's in the charts, and I didn't expect what's happened. I knew March was going to be hairy. I didn't expect all this shenanigans with Trump. I don't think anyone expected Trump meme coin and then them pumping BTC on Sunday, and it was obvious to me that they were like the wrecking ball coming in at this point is what what was happening. And yeah, that's it. That's life. That's the way it is. Yeah, smash the like button. I'm gonna catch these. Shit, dude. Let's go back here and look at. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, it broke that higher low. Oh, okay, fuck. Sorry for the cursing. Okay, it's still there. No, we're still there. We're still okay. Just adjusted my line slightly. We're all right. If this holds, we're okay. We're okay. But yeah, we're bouncing. See, we're bouncing right there, right? Where I've got this trend line going all the way back on the BTC chart. Now, you guys notice I do draw horizontal lines, but the lines that I like the most are my diagonals that I connect. All right, those get respected. And I look for comp. You can see where it's going, right? The diagonals always are my most powerful plays, right? At least the way I learned to do charts. So it's holding up. It's holding up, and that matters. That matters. It's an important level right now. Okay, it's an important level. But we did break the. We didn't make a new low, right? The old low is 78. So let's not panic yet. I'm expecting a big bounce tomorrow. So they're not going to break it yet. We're going to find out maybe Tuesday what's really going on. So don't panic. Like I said, the market probably could open quite bullish tomorrow, as on the QQQ, S&P, whatever. Pick your chart. They're probably going to retest the break of the trend and see if we get resistance or support. So that matters a lot, right? We're going to find out a lot. I mean, we might gap up and just the markets may just go nuts. I don't think so. It's possible though. Maybe they come up, test it, we come down, but we don't make a lower low and markets go sideways, showing us a reversal is coming. And then next week, after the blood moon or whatever, we start moving up. So you can't throw in the towel yet. You got to see all this stuff as opportunities right now. Nothing is really broken. Once again, as I showed you with this BTC, we're still in the channel. We're still in this channel. We haven't broken the low we put in over here at the end of February either. Somebody put, the blood moon. Exactly. Shen, I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot, man. Yeah, Somi's cool. I like Somi. He's a cool guy. We've had him on the show a couple times. He's really busy, though. I think he wants you to draw your lines white. White? Oh, because of white. Wait, why white? You guys got to let me know if you guys can't see the colors. I can always change them. To worry about. It's been the worst bull run I've ever seen now, man. 72 gain coming. Maximum pain here. That dream guy's girlfriend spoke about. Yeah. No, it's still playing out. Great night. You guys can go back to that video. I think it was just from Friday. We read it live, right? I'm not going to go into it again. I don't have time. Actually, I'm very tired too. So it's been really stressful. I've been buried in charts the whole day and trying to put some kind of picture together for you. Now I'm down to pennies. Exactly 15. I had $1 in a dream. You had $1 in a dream, and then you played with the memes, huh? Yeah, I've heard that story before. Who saw me? You know what saw me is, right? KD. Don't be scared, homie wolf. Don't be scared. Oh, man. Pup, smash the like button. I stay up late. And I'm going to be up late. I'm definitely going to stream again tomorrow. I do need to get some rest. My eyes are burning. Let's see here. We looked at all the main ones. We can... So tomorrow I'll do a deeper dive on possible, like, what we're looking at here for a long run. Pulse Pup. Let's go see Pulse Pup. Pulse Pup. Oh, okay. Pulse Pup broke. It was in an extending wedge. Makes sense. We had a reversal up here, long wick. It needed to come down and grab some of this. I think I feel more comfortable with Pulse Pup coming here between 168 and 134. That's kind of my targets. You know, mostly I got a pretty big target right here, 140-ish. If it does that, it looks really healthy to me. We'll have to come back later and see, you know, what we're looking at. But this would probably be a good, juicy area to start DCAing and looking at this. It's been quite a strong runner. Now, when you see these patterns, you know, it is possible you come down even to like $100 and reclaim quite a bit of this move with a falling wedge this big. But let's see what happens. Okay, so right now we got a break. We'll probably have a bounce. I think tomorrow we will get a bounce. Markets will probably rally into Tuesday, so we'll probably get counter trends here, short of something just nasty being announced in the morning or whatever. But you can probably expect a counter trend rally, and we'll see. Obviously, if it doesn't work, then we'll have a rejection and we'll come back down. I already got sniffles coming in here. If we can hold there, we'll be good. Take off. Let me switch back to green. Yeah, let me see the what did the market cap right now on Pulse Pup's 100? No, it's 8.9 million. Okay, still a little baby. And PTGC is at 139 million. So yeah, I mean, really good, obviously, right? So you want to DCA down in these ranges. Let's see what it does. Obviously, it's been a great performer, and it's going to probably be a good performer again. I did quite well with PTGC here. I know you guys, you know, I was holding it for a while, but I did sell into, I sold it all through here. I DCA'd out, okay? Because that's what you do when you have a 5-wave move like this, okay? So you got your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, it's pretty standard, pretty traditional. Now, I think it went much more euphoric than people expected. I think we all could have probably expected the 5th wave to be like something like here, but great, you know what I mean? If you were able to hold through that and DCA out there, great. But you can see how fast the reversal was, right? There's no liquidity, all right? Because I think they're burning stuff, so everyone's tokens, they're worth more, so it'll reverse quicker too. All right, let me see this really quick. People are talking about this one. Once again, this one did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably getting a break a trend here as well, which is probably why BFF slipped a little bit too. Just want to look at Solid X. All right, SolidX is breaking. Did it bounce? Oh no, it hasn't bounced yet. I mean, it's kind of hanging on. It's still kind of hanging on. It's down there at $9. So this was is what it is. But it's in a falling wedge as well. Very bullish in the long run. We'll have to get some consolidation down here and then come back and look at it. It will drop to 3032. Which asset is that, Abdullah? What were we looking at? Ink. What did Ink do over here? Ink being bought up. Everyone's buying that Ink up. 81. We're still looking okay. We're holding out. So I'm expecting a counter trend rally tomorrow. Okay. So maybe this would be a good juicy buy to get in for a trade tomorrow to the upside. But that's not guaranteed, of course. But it would make sense to me if the SPX moved to the upside here. And then maybe we'll have to look and see. Do we just like gap up and grab this and go? That would be amazing. But at least we're going to come up here and test this and then see if we get rejected, then it's we're coming down.
クリプトウォッシュスーパーチャティド $9.99 ドル Appreciate all the alpha we needed enough XS for you to get a new studio with some heat.
Crypto Wash Super Chat. What's up, brother? Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate that. See what he's saying. He says, appreciate all the alpha. We needed enough X's for you to get a new studio with some heat. Thanks a lot, brother. Yeah, I'm particularly cold tonight. I never stream with my jacket. Crypto Wash. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. I will get a bigger place for sure. If we get into this bull run, we'll start doing lives. We'll fly you guys out here, do interviews live. We'll make it really cool. What else is he saying? There's no vision. Epic vision. Nice, brother. Really appreciate it. But yeah, really appreciate that super chat. Damn. I got more stuff to cover, but I think we gotta let some of it go. We got a lot to deal with tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be huge. So tomorrow I'll go into some cycle theory. We'll look at what we could look at, and these are things we've talked about before on streams. I've been talking about everything I'm going to talk about tomorrow in depth. I've been talking about for the last 2 months since December about possibility of having an extended cycle and what have you. Whoa, another.
$5555 スーパーチャティド $5.55 ドル ドル pTGC イコールハッキングザマトリックス
Ovidian Hex. What's up, brother? Appreciate that super chat. He's saying PTGC equals hacking the matrix. 5555. Vidian. Yeah, it's still a strong player, isn't it? Really appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah. Vidian. Thanks so much, man. And then Abdullah also. Thank you, brother. Epic vision. That's right. So I'm gonna go back and talk about some of those narratives tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not coming down with something. I am feeling really cold and my throat and a little sniffly. My eyes are burning. Hopefully I just get a good night's rest and I come back tomorrow fine. But I think I have been kind of thinning the needle, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go to bed and wake up stronger tomorrow. Hopefully. If I'm sick, man, I don't know if I'll be able to stream. We'll see. I might have to anyway. But yeah, I want to talk about all the possibilities for how this cycle is going to play out really quick. You know, since December, I've been talking about the possibility of a longer cycle because everybody is expecting the Great Depression to happen now. And I just don't think it happens right now. That's what I'm saying. And I'll play it out with the charts with you guys. You guys can see it. So it would be much more painful if we had if a little bear market in here, they pushed forward all their crazy narratives and rebase, whatever they're going to do, all their bullish narratives, and then we run up again. And we run much longer than people realize. Maybe we go into 2026, maybe even almost to 2027, and then we have Great Depression 2.0. Then maybe we have like a giant crash at that point. I just find it hard to believe it happens now, but anything's possible, right? But too many people have been crying fucking depression for 2 fucking years, and we've just been going up, right? So maybe we just have this bearish sentiment in this bull run, just like I showed you on the SPX, and tomorrow I'll go in more detail about it, and I'll show you how long we could go. And that $7 trillion, by the way, in the money market is going to come into the market, I think before the big crash happens. So I think we still have another bull market ahead of us. That's my fingers crossed, my bullish take on it, right? And tomorrow I'll go into depth about it, and I'll also talk about, if that's not going to play out, what it could look like. But tomorrow's going to be a huge day. Don't worry about it. I think we are in that channel right now. I think that was your big capitulation for today, because it is now East Coast. It's like evening. Yeah, I think the move is done for now. ETH is at 2. We got a bounce on the 12-hour. I think the 12-hour closed. I think we're getting a new candle here. Do we have a new candle? The 12? Let's see here. Soon. Yeah, you're getting a new candle there. So I think that is your capitulation for today. And we didn't make a lower low. So I think tomorrow maybe we do get a nice shoo-shoo rally. So, stay calm. Everything should be good. Start looking for deals in case this is a big reversal coming this week or whatever it is. Yo, Ty, thanks so much, man. Definitely could use those healing vibes. The rain in my heart. Thanks so much, Mix. Hex Girl, really appreciate it. Nicotine patches gum. And Balta, is that going to help? I have some nicotine things here, but I'm trying to not take that stuff because I think it was making me giving me too much energy beyond what I should have, right? Like I was taking the nicotine stuff and then on here, getting all wired up. So I don't know. We can research. Some people say nicotine's good. Some people say it's bad. I don't know. I could have been a millionaire, but women got you good. Bro, hot chicken soup. Yeah. I actually have some in the office. Maybe I'll just make some for bed. That'd be really good. I lost a few because alcohol. Maybe the wine's not helping me. I had a glass of wine here. But, yeah. Looking good. Chat, you guys are absolutely amazing. This is going to be an absolutely incredible bull run when it happens. Just, we got to shake out the weak hands. 2 more weeks. I'm in here with you. We're going to make it, man. We're going to make it. Really. It's going to happen. It's not over. It's just a little bit of time. All right. I'll update you guys in the Telegram if BTC and ETH start slipping some more. But so come to the Telegram at St. Wolf Vision. All right. And once again, Sheep 777. Crypto Wash and Ovidian, thanks so much for the super chats. Really appreciate that. You guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel, come to the Telegram. Any questions you have, we got a lot of discussions in there, a lot of great updates. All right. And hopefully, if I don't get too ill, I'll see you tomorrow. Another 52 days. No, I don't think another year. But I'll go in depth to that on the next stream. All right? We'll go into it deep. Give you an idea what's going on. Go to the Telegram. Yeah. I'm going to miss you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Night, everyone.